Hello everyone, we are the Group 5 and we are assigned to tackle about the topic, the Manunggul Jar. But before we proceed, let us evaluate ourselves what is primary and secondary sources.
Primary sources are the first evidences that serve as an original source of information about the said events, such as documents, diary, manuscripts, autobiography, recordings, or any other sources of information that was created at the time under study. While secondary sources are the secondary information that was created later or translated by someone who did not experience the said events, such as textbooks, journal articles, histories, commentaries, and criticisms.
Now we know what is primary and secondary sources. Let us talk about what is Manunggul Jar. Manunggul Jar is a secondary burial jar excavated from a Neolithic burial site in the Manunggul Cave of the Tabun Cave at Lipunan Point in Palawan. It dates from 890 to 710 BC, and the two prominent figures at the top handle of its cover represent the journey of the soul to the afterlife. The Manunggul Jar is widely acknowledged to be one of the finest Philippine pre-colonial artworks ever produced and is considered as a masterpiece of Philippine ceramics. It is listed as National Treasure and designated as Item 64MO74 by the National Museum of the Philippines. It is now housed at the National Museum of Anthropology and is one of the most popular exhibits there. It is made from clay with some sand oil.
Who and when was Manunggul Jar discovered? The Manunggul Jar was found by Dr. Robert B. Fox and Miguel Antonio in 1962. It was found alongside the remains of the Tabunman. It was recovered by Dr. Fox in Chamber A of Manunggul Cave in Lipo in southwestern Palawan. Manunggul Cave is one of the Tabun Caves in Lipunan Point. Tabun Caves are known to be a site of jar burials with artifacts dating in a range from 2300 to 700 BC. Chamber A dates is a Neolithic burial site with 78 jars and earthenwares, including the Manunggul Jar, were discovered in the subsurface and surface of Chamber A. Each artifact varied in design and form but was evidently a type of funerary pottery.
The upper portion of the jar as well as the cover is incised with curvilinear scroll designs and painted with nature iron or hematite. On the top of the jar cover or lid is a boat with two human figures representing Tosos on a voyage to the afterlife. The boatman is seated behind a figure whose hands cross on the chest. The possession of the hands is a traditional Filipino practice observed when arranging the corpse.
The Manunggul Jar was a symbol of national museums' important role in spearheading the preservation of cultural heritage or pamana using multidisciplinary techniques. It was a testament of how art can be a vessel of history and culture with the help of scholars. In this light, a simple jar became an embodiment of history, experience, and aspiration of the people, and how the values of mga Diyos, makatao at makabansa became part the value system of the Filipino.
Who was the author? The author is Michael Charleston Briones Chua, or also known as Chow. He is born on January 19, 1984, a Filipino-Chinese historian, academic, and television personality. He is known for his academic works on Philippine history and his numerous appearances in a news segment called Chow Time on public television station People's Television Network, and he is also a professor at De La Salle University.
Who was the intended audience? The intended audience are the people who likes to know about history, and especially to the student that needs to know everything. This will also give them ideas and gain more knowledge.
Is the source being edited or translated or altered in some from the original? Yes. As we can see, if you research Manunggul Jar in the internet, there are many results that will come out, and it has different articles and authors about the Manunggul Jar.
What questions could be answered about the time using the source? These are the possible questions. First, Who created Manunggul Jar? Second, what is the main reason why Manunggul Jar is created? Third, does Manunggul Jar still exist until now?
Does your understanding of the source fit other scholars' interpretations, or does it challenge the arguments? Yes, because this has been discussed and taught by our teachers in elementary and high school years.